Hello, everybody. Hello and welcome. We're trying a new virtual background from XSplit VCam, and we're going to talk a little bit. I'm going to do a short video. You'll see this video on Saturday, but I started a new client today on Monday, November the 7th, and I have certification for 2 weeks, then nesting for a week. Um, I will do a short blurb after every day of training except for Friday. We are off Friday for Veterans Day. And then put all those blurbs together and you'll see it on Saturday. So, on our first day, what did we do? And we did like an introduction to the team, an introduction to the client, talking about when they got started. It is a retail client. So we did quite a bit as far as, what they sell, the services they offer, when they got started, when they got their first $1 billion in sales. We went over live live ops tiles in Okta. So SAP Litmos, where we do our e-learning. The e-learning was available today for phase 1, which I completed over the weekend. And we went over live ops nations, how to set a ticket, and things that new agents need to know. It's a refresher for people who have been agents for a while. We went over the different sort of software applications we'll be using for the client. We didn't set them up yet, but we are going to do that day 2 and day 3, which is the technical tech check days. So we did install VMware for those who did not have it. We did not add a server yet, so none of the login credentials have been sent. They will be emailed out to us tonight or tomorrow morning. So day 2 and day 3 will be logging into everything. They went over certification and nesting requirements. So we have certain dates. There are 4 phases to the client in the e-learning. I have completed phase 1 already. And phase 1 is due Thursday. Today is Monday. And then phase 2 is due next Monday. And I think phase 3 is due that Wednesday or Thursday. But I'm going to do phase 2 and 3 over this weekend. So when you see this video on Saturday the 12th, I will be doing e-learning phase 2 and possibly phase 3 by then. We went over different things and tiles that we will see, how they will schedule. They have a soft phone 5.9 to take calls. So we will get those in week 2. They're not active, but they are showing up in my tiles in LiveOps Okta. So we went over that. We went over where to sign up for tech support, how to send in tickets and check on the status of tickets. There are a lot of resources, so step-by-step guides with pictures on how to log into everything, how to download everything, do this, do that. So there's all that. So yeah, right now I am waiting on credentials. There was a few questions. Now, class can take up to 2 hours, and this one did. It was just a lot of beginner information as far as, are you familiar with the client? Are you familiar with their products and services? What are you somebody who's a customer, their policies. We don't get a discount as far as being able to purchase from the client. So they don't offer us discounts because we're third-party customer service. But it is nice. I do like the client. I do like the products and services that they offer. So I am very, very happy with it. There are a lot of systems, but I think that's something you just get used to. So anyways, that's the end of day 1. I will see you tomorrow. Hello, everybody. Hello. So, we are in week 1, day 2 of training. So, what did we do today? Today was a very short training. Instead of 2 hours, it was just 1 hour. There were 3 things that we did. We went ahead and we downloaded VMware yesterday. So, we went ahead and got that up and running. We downloaded Ping ID to our phones, and then we added the server information and set up passwords today for the network ID. There was a total, I was in the AM class, and there were several hundred people in the AM class. Then they made separate breakout rooms, and in my breakout room there was 92 people. It was a little laggy today because of so many people, and there were some issues as far as downloading everything and getting it working, simply because there were several hundred people accessing it at the same time. Now, I received my credentials an hour and a half before class started, and today is Tuesday when you see this section of the video, and Saturday and Sunday, the weekend before, I watched previous classes and got the information on how to download and set up those 3 things. So I went ahead and did that before class, which I'm thankful for because I was one of the few people to go ahead and get that taken care of. So that it was just very, very short. We are going to be doing the second part of Tech Check tomorrow on Wednesday. And that Tech Check will be opening up and getting into all of the little programs on the VMware, all the sites for the client. So that's just it for today. I will talk to you tomorrow, and don't forget Friday is Veterans Day and we will not be having class. Y'all have a good one, and I will see you next time. Hello, everybody. Hello. Okay, so we are at the end of day 3. I am actually several hours recording this after my second day at Tech Check. So there was part 1 yesterday and part 2 today. I did have to do a video conference with tech support for a SAP Litmos and e-learning issue, so that has been resolved. So let's talk a little bit about it. We logged into VMware, which is the remote desktop for the client. Today, we got all our passwords and credentials for all of the separate programs that the client uses to service their customers. And we went one by one, and we logged into all of them except for one because those credentials have not been emailed out. So we will address that tomorrow. There are 4 phases of e-learning. I have completed 1. I will do 2 and 3 this weekend, tomorrow, Friday, because we don't have a class on Friday because it's Veterans Day. So that is kind of where everybody's at. Everybody is really excited to service the client. I was in the AM class. In the initial Zoom meeting, there was over 360 people. The breakout rooms had about 80 to 90 people in each of them. They followed along, showed the guides, which were step by step, and I followed along. So when you get those emails, and sometimes you get them like a week before, a few days before class starts, you do have to activate them because the emails are only good for a certain amount of time. So there was a good chunk of people that did not activate their accounts, did not set up new passwords, did not write the password down. So there was some confusion there. They are getting that handled. So anyways, this is just really, really short. I will talk to you tomorrow, and you will see this video on Saturday. Have a good one. Hello, hello, hello. So this is week 1, day 4. This is technically the end of the week because tomorrow is Veterans Day and we are not meeting for class until Monday. E-learning phase 1 is due Monday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and phase 2 is due Monday 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm totally done with phase 1 and have been for a while. And I am a third to a halfway through due to phase 2. I've been so sick. This week I was taking a new medicine, was vomiting, nauseous, sick, lost 10 pounds in 2 weeks, could not hold anything down, so I did not go to class this morning. We could choose a morning or afternoon class. I am just done with the afternoon class. We reviewed phase 1 tonight, and we went over call flow, service guides, over the website, making connected recommendations, and things like that. So right now everything is going very, very well. I am not having any tech issues. We have one system we're waiting on credentials for, so that'll probably be Monday or Tuesday that we get that. Other than that, everything else is downloaded. I can log into everything, and I've got the login and password for everything else. So this is just a very short video. You will see the every little snippet of the days of the videos. You will see that on Saturday. So I appreciate LiveOps. I really enjoy working for them. And even though I did not get as far as I wanted to in training, I've got this weekend to kind of play catch up. I'm recovered, pretty much, and just kind of go from there. So anyways, you know what I say at the end of the videos. I will see you next time.